One of the most important verbs that we have in Spanish is the verb ser, which means to be. And if you think back to your English class, maybe around 7th or 8th grade, and you had to learn those charts of am, is, are, was, were, have been, been, well, that's all the verb to be. It happens that in Spanish we have two verbs to be, ser and estar. But we're only going to look at ser today. And specifically, we're going to look at ser in the present tense. And so that's a way to say, for example, I am, or you are, he or she is. And we could go all the way through, but I think you get the point. And the reason we're going to look at ser today is ser is irregular, which means it doesn't follow a pattern when we conjugate it or when we change it from this form, because if I just say ser, to be, that doesn't have a person attached with it. But if I wanted to say I am, we have to take this verb ser and we'll change it. So we come over here to our box of 6, and we use our box of 6 in Spanish a lot. And for the sake of clarity, since I'm here and you're there, let's number these boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we remember that our box 1 is our yo box, or our I box. And if you need a refresher on these, go check out the video on subject pronouns. For the rest of the boxes, I'm not going to put it in there. So we take ser, and we need to change it to fit each box. So we have soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Let's look at a few examples. So if we wanted to say, for example, I don't know, we'll start with this one. We wanted to say I am. Well, that would be box 1. So we would say soy. And let's say soy presidente. I'm not really the president. I don't think I'd want to be the president. It's way too much work. But if I did want to write it, I could say soy, which translates as I am, and then president. Or what if we wanted to say we are? Well, we is box 6. And we could say we are from Cuba. Somos de Cuba. All right, number 3, let's go down to box 3. And we remember that box 3 can mean a lot of different things. And if I wrote this sentence, we could translate that as he is a singer, she is a singer, you formal are a singer. And so there leaves a degree of ambiguity. And so in this instance, it would be good for us to use the subject pronoun. And maybe we'll say él, he is a singer. Now up here with soy, I could have used the subject pronoun yo, but I didn't because in Spanish, we don't have to. We can leave it out. Because this right here says I am. We are. But this says he is, she is, you are. And so we put the L out here to clarify what it is we're talking about. The verb ser means to be. I am, you are, he, she, is, you are, we are, you, plural, are, they are, you are. All right, you just have to memorize it. Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. And when you're memorizing it, I'd recommend that you say it out loud so that you can get that nice little rhythm going on. Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. And say that over in your head so that when you go to write it down, and maybe you get stuck, you can go back to that. All right, we'll talk about when to use this in another video. But for now, just remember how to conjugate it. Suerte.